All right. Welcome to another episode. These are the Dragonfly codes, okay? Today's a very important day. It's the 28th, and in 2 days I have my exam, and I'm ready for it, man. I'm ready to dive into it. Whatever happens will happen for a good reason, and all my deities are giving me signals as to what is going to happen and what is going to emerge. So I'm really excited about learning about where this thing can really grow, how it can expand, where it can grow into. And that's why I want to start talking today about, of course, a topic we always love talking about, which is Tantric Rizz, okay? Tantric Rizz or Tantric Charisma for the female art form, it would be allure, okay? Tantric allure. Once you understand your core polarity as a man or woman, and even if you're gender fluid, you can still find it. Okay, you can find the rhythm of the two. Reality is a series of agreements, right, guys? Okay, before I go ham, let me just adjust the settings and do what I need to do. Okay. 3 people chiming in. Okay. So you guys can probably comment now. Okay. Thank you for already the person liking it. That's always a nice validation. Okay. Fantastic. Okay, let's get started. So reality is a series of agreements, okay? We agree that that person is homeless and therefore he's treated a certain way and humanity sees them a certain way, and we tend to, kind of have this thing in the back of our minds to stay away from like a person like that, right? And we've heard these things like beggars can't be choosers and the rich get richer, right? And all of these different ideas. But all he's fighting against is a series of agreements, mostly determined by society. So to the man or woman listening right now who is homeless, you have decisions of agreements to make right now in order for you to let go and process your financial burden. Okay. You got to process it. We did process it through our Carnunos channeling. Okay. However, if you're just new to this path, it's very important. The light of your aliveness, which is your central channel. Okay. If you have a tight central channel, and this is what happens in anxiety. Okay? Your throat closes up, your heart closes up, your belly starts to have issues, okay, through your digestion. So you've got to relax and soften the central channel. If you can do that, you're already way ahead of the league. Okay. The League of Extraordinary Priests and Priestess Beasts. Okay. Ladies, I want you to feel into the light of your aliveness again. Okay. That reminder of your physical body expressing yourself really. Like, how deeply are you expressing yourself as the feminine? And I say the feminine because both men and women have feminine and masculine energy within them, right? And it's how you cultivate those energies and how they're the soil to each other's growth that you understand how to maintain your own polarity. Okay. 60-40, it's a little bit neutral, no spark if you just have 50-50 masculine, feminine energy. Um, it can work and you can do it. And I've seen rare people pull it off. However, you've got to understand that you are going to be more drawn to one than the other. Like for me, I used to be more in my feminine and then I changed more into my masculine. Now, how did I do that? I changed my understanding of my own energy and what my masculine energy means to me. Okay. I found a center for myself. You know, the thing that's with you throughout your entire life and lifetimes, the thing that never gets erased or removed. That's how I started to deeply identify with the masculine through that. Okay. So for me, it was, how deeply are you connected to being a space holder, a witness in your own conscious depth of yourself? Okay. How deeply are you expressing yourself as the feminine? Tantric, connecting two bodies, connecting your body with another body in such a way As a man, you are the consciousness itself. And it's no wonder that you crave this innate freedom, okay? Because you are the witness. For women, it's motion externally, emotion internally, okay? So what connects those two is the emotional body. You have to get good at sensing what you're feeling and expressing what you're feeling, okay? It's easier said than done, okay? It's easy for a person to just say that, but not do it. It's observer observed, masculine, feminine. Okay, beauty needs a witness. Okay, so the dancer and the beholder. Okay, there's got to be somebody leading the dance, right? There's also this understanding of charisma flexing. Okay, shout out to Jeffy, who has taught me this through one of his programs, Charisma Mastery, a while back. Okay, I remember doing it a really long time ago. And what I picked from that is to flex my gestures, to flex my vocals, to, I mean, flex everything at a certain point, right? Flex your clothing, flex. It's the same way that we use the word, maxing nowadays. It's like take it to the absolute extreme, right? Nth degree or whatever. So vocal flexing would be like, and then I went to the understanding. If you ever had that understanding inside of you that you never knew that you ever had, then you would never, ever understand what the understanding would bring you if you never understood in the first place. See, that's vocal flexing. Vocal flexing is you going on a tangent, going on a monologue, and you giving yourself a range of your vocals. So you go fast, you go slow, right? You go soft, you go hard. You use the depth of your vocal tone, right? Your tonality, and you move with it. Oh, hey, Prosper, tapping into the wolf codes already. Vocal flexing, gesture flexing. Okay, gesture flexing is very easy, okay? It's just middle fingers, right? No, gesture flexing is just very, I get into a habit of doing that. That's a bad example. Let me try again. So each move has to be different, okay? So you really have to wire yourself in when you do this. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's gesture flexing, okay? So what I did was I put myself through this container of this choreography, okay? And each second, boom, 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 right? The music in the club is hitting. And all you're focusing on is just every time you hear the drum, you go into a different move. And this is a very quick hack for people who don't know how to dance, or they're just kind of, whimsically walking around with their cups by their side. Like this is how most people walk, right? Okay, they hold their cup to, again, it's the central channel, okay? If you know these Dragonfly codes, I'm telling you, your life will be adaptable, swift. You'll be tapped in, right? You'll be in the zone. This is what we're teaching here. Okay, how to activate that. You can feel my vibration right now as I'm speaking. Okay, you can actually hear it, you can actually feel it. If you tune into it, if you wire into it, okay? So be aware of your feelings and your desires, especially as a woman. You've got to be aware of your feelings, what you're really feeling, what your real desire is, okay? And you have to learn, men, how to escalate only on the high points, okay? When she's laughing, when she's giggly, when she's soft, when she's receptive, when she's smiling, when she's positive, you can then escalate, okay? If she's grumpy, if she's on her phone, okay? If she's trying to distract you from your work, okay? Then you can't escalate in those moments. That's the understanding of what I know, it wouldn't get you the end result because you're pushing through a stagnant, a more slower dimension with that emotion. That emotional coding of grumpiness is it takes more alchemy. It takes more energy to be able to transmute that. You guys see that? So there's more resistance in that one. And this is what we're playing against as artists, as creatives in this journey. These quantum, painters or whatever. We're like reality benders, ultimately, right? And again, reality is a set of agreements. So what are you agreeing on in this environment? What are you agreeing on with yourself when you look in the mirror, What are you agreeing on with yourself? So what are your agreements? And what are your disagreements, right? This is really important to know, but most people don't even know what they like or dislike. They're just like, yeah, I'll have whatever. I'll have whatever you're having. Okay? Have an opinion. No, it matters in this game, actually. You have to take a stand for something, at least, right? She's hoping that the frames of the movie match. What do I mean by that? Okay? There's moments where you will find yourself pausing, okay, and freezing. And there'll be moments where there'll be pockets of energy opening up in the conversation where you got to make a move, man. Okay. You got to do something. You got to move it, nudge it a little bit. Okay. But it's like she's wondering, where's this going to go? Okay. Is he another one of those guys? Okay. She had all these perceptions, right? Now, when you show interest and she feels like she hasn't put in any effort, that's a trap because value is ascribed to somebody when we feel like they earn it. So they have to work for it, guys. Okay. And this was the understanding of the B codes as well. So I got Dragonfly codes and B codes, right? B code is more like the wasp energy in the wasp realm. And I kept seeing these golden wasps, with these finely tuned stingers, right? They look like swords. Swords. Okay. S words. Spells and words. Swords. Okay, that cut. All right. So accepting yourself, this is again more B codes. Rapport is having fun. The strange bee-like woman in the astral, she came up to me and she was like really shy, in the beginning. She's like really shy, really like timid. Like, oh, hello, like really soft spoken. Okay. So already it was kind of like difficult to get along with her in the beginning, but then as I went through the conversation, I just looked to have more fun. And then I noticed that the rapport started to build with this random entity, And I'm like, okay, let's go then, right? So that's the energies. The real confidence is not fitting into anybody's role. Her role, the bouncer's role, the movie theater person's role, okay? The person who sits back and watches that role. It's not any role, actually, okay? You have a Rolodex. You have a Pokedex, right? Of all of these emotions and states that you can tap into already. You want to be fascinated. You want to be in a state of learning, curiosity, right? You want to be empathetic. You want to have fun, right? So all of this is really key, right? Accepting yourself exactly how you are. That's Godfidence, okay? Because God is eternal. God isn't going away anytime soon, okay? God, when people say God is dead, that's a lie. That's a misnomer. Okay. I truly believe that there is no other origination. Like there has to be an origination to some of this, right? There has to be a primal, a primordial, an energy that is there and left behind. We talk about the animal mind in a lot of different cultures, right, guys? And then we have the higher mind or the God mind. And then we have our human sense of connection, right? But we've dehumanized ourselves so much that we don't even treat ourselves like humans anymore, right? We're just civilians, right? We're just automatons at a certain point. And now with AI coming along, it takes a real level of innovation and genius to not get caught up in that stream. Because listen, articulating the elegance of beauty and life force itself, that's what she is. That's Shakti. And a masculine partner would actually be in awe of that and would protect that because that's something that is fascinating, that's useful to me, right? Notice a lot of dragonflies today, says Matt. Man, this is the energy, and I'm going to share the codes with you right now, bro. This is exactly why you're here and why you're getting this download. Because I've been seeing a swarm of dragonflies outside my balcony. Okay, it was like locusts. It was like from the Bible, right? Or the Moses story or something. It was like, what? That many dragonflies? Like, what are they doing here, right? And then I realized there's a light side to dragonflies and a shadow side to them. And this is what we've got to overcome. Okay, Mathis shared this with me, one of our adepts. Okay. So let me just share this with you guys. Okay, so Dragonfly, it says, can you guys see this, by the way? Can you? Can you? Or do you not think so far ahead? Wait, let me just check. Okay, you can't see it. Okay, transcendence, rebirth, mental agility, spiritual clarity, joy, adaptability, creativity, dance, light magic. Okay. Notice the shadow side, defensiveness, secretive, sexual aggression. Okay. Notice this is the shadow. Okay. There's incidences around sexual energy and sexual frustration, right? In the matrix that you're sensing. That's what the dragonfly is here to transmute and teach us. That we do not need to get more defensive. We have to use a better mental sharpness, better mental agility, right? We don't need to be secretive. We actually need more spiritual clarity. Okay? We do not need to show our sexuality in aggressive ways. We need to let it dance and be light, healing, right? Impactful. So this is the real key and real download here. I'm feeling it through all my chakra points at this point, right? I don't know how to explain it otherwise, but it's a very interesting code, especially when there is transcendence involved, okay? Now let me show you guys this, okay? Let me see if I can find this actually. Okay, wow. Or Maslow's hierarchy. That might be actually interesting to see as well. But anyway, okay, I love this. Okay, that's epic. Oh man, I have to get a Medium account? No, fuck that. All right, let's just I'm just gonna share it anyway. Okay, guys. So check this out. Chickadee, check this out, okay? So yes, we have warmth, water, rest, right? You got to get your physiological needs met, and then you have a feeling of security and safety, right? You're in the safety and the comfort of your own home, good. You have intimate friendships and maybe friends, good. Now we're feeling a sense of accomplishment, okay? And after that feeling of accomplishment, we get realizing personal potential, okay? And self-actualization. Now, what is this? Hidden apex, okay? It says self-transcendence. This is above self-actualization, guys. This is what Maslow didn't talk about. Well, he did talk about, but it was in the very later parts of his years, okay? This is why not a lot of people know this. This is like a secret tool, okay? That if you've understood Maslow's hidden apex, you understand something very greater. Because what exactly is self-actualization, right? Lack of prejudice, great. Spontaneity, great. Acceptance of facts, creativity, morality. Yes, but then we go into something very interesting, guys, because self-actualization is building an identity. Look at this swagger right here, man. Hey, this dude flexing, man. He's proud of his triangle. Okay. So we got to understand self-actualization is about individuating yourself, right? It's making yourself more human, making yourself more whole, a comprehensive unit, okay? It is you're fully structured as a human being, okay? When you transcend, it stops being less about you and your passion and your growth, and it moves slowly into a purpose, a contribution. Therefore, transcendence is contribution. The Dragonfly wants us to give, right? Now, what does the bee want? Okay. You guys ever watched the Bee movie? No? Okay. You guys aren't going to believe this. Okay. This was a download that I have had a little while ago. Okay. I guess I'll sure sound as well for this. This movie is very strange, and I didn't know why my guides wanted me to watch this at first. I was like, what? Why am I watching a Bee movie? I'm an adult. Right? But then, okay, just look at this, guys.
What's going on? Are you okay?
Yeah, it doesn't last too long.
How did all these bees get here? Do you know you're in a fake hive with fake walls?
Our queen was moved here.
Do you know you're in a fake hive with fake walls? Okay? Listen to this guy.
What's going on? Are you okay?
Yeah, it doesn't last too long.
How did all these bees get here? Do you know you're in a fake hive with fake walls?
Our queen was moved here. We had no choice.
Okay?
This is your queen? That's a man in woman's clothes.
Okay? Listen.
That's a drag queen.
Okay? Okay? Now, wait. Let's go into this other one.
Cover me.
Oh, man. All right, we get it, YouTube. Yeah, you got time for ads. Get it. We get it. Okay, become the champion by the Lenovo. We get, okay, cool. Right? Now let's just stall for some time. Okay, so this bee right here, right? This bee is trying to get freaky with an adult woman. Like, what in the? That's kind of wild to see yourself on a certain product like that. Like, even as a bee, like, just as a human, though, right? You just be like, what? I sponsor that?
What would I say?
Damn.
I could really get in trouble. It's a bee law. You're not supposed to talk to a human. Can't believe I'm doing this.
Oh, that's why this bee was shy in the astral, right? Is that a bee law that you can't talk to humans? That's so funny. You see, I'm learning.
Okay. Oh, I can't do it. Come on. No, yes, no. Do it. I can't. How should I start it? You like jazz? No.
Oh, so bro. This is the secret of the Rizz. Like jazz. Okay? Because it is jazz. That's the joke, right? The bee Rizz, okay? The back and forth in the head, we've all been there. Do it. No, maybe you should know, but maybe she's with her boyfriend. I don't know if I should. I can't. It's that voice, right? It's the complete back and forth. Should I do it? Should I not do it? Okay. Should I break my own law, which is, should I break my own belief? Right? That's what we're thinking. Guys, I'm getting the codes. Okay.
No, yes, no. Do it. I can't. How should I start it? You like jazz?
No. And then he second guesses himself.
So good. Here she comes. Speak, you fool. Hi. I'm sorry.
Oh, you're talking.
Yes, I know. I'm so
You're talking.
I know.
I know. Right? So first, I would have gone with, you like jazz, right?
Oh, I can't do it. Come on.
Yo.
No, do it. I can't. How should I start it? You like jazz? No,
right?
Here she comes.
That was so fucking dope, bro. Why did you second guess yourself?
Speak, you fool. Hi. I'm sorry.
Oh, you're talking.
Yes, I know.
No, he's apologizing.
I know.
He's apologizing for being a what? A bee? Bro, you're a bee. You got to own being a bee, bro, that can talk to humans.
Sorry, I'm so sorry.
No, it's okay. It's fine. Just, I know I'm dreaming, but
It's fine. I know I'm dreaming.
I don't recall going to bed.
Well, I'm sure this is very disconcerting.
Yeah, I mean, this is a bit of a surprise to me. I mean, you're a bee.
Yeah, I am a bee, and I'm not supposed to be doing this, but they were all trying to kill me. And if it wasn't for you, I mean, I had to thank you. It's the way I was raised.
It's the way that I was raised.
That was a little weird.
I'm talking to a bee.
Yeah.
I'm talking to a bee.
Anyway,
Okay. This is the moment where she can't believe that she's in your world, because as a shaman, that's not something every woman hears. Okay. You're what? You make herbs and stuff? Okay. Especially a modern woman. You have to get her on board, bro, with your spirituality. And it starts from knowing your spirit first. You're not this meat vessel, even though you're a fine one, right? You're a fine specimen because you respect your aesthetics, you respect your look, respect, grinding, but not grinding your gears off, grinding to the point where create that slow momentum, right? You get it rolling. The microcosmic orbit within, all the energy charging up within you, okay? We have libido, both as men and women. You got to let it guide you towards your ascension.
And the bee is talking to me.
I just want you to know that I'm grateful. I'm gonna leave now.
Oh, wait.
This is a great moment because this is what he should have done, right? But then she calls you back. And this is such a common moment that we sense in relationships, right? You have to have a willingness to walk away from the situation for there to be a certain power dynamic. If you just walk away and she's like, yeah, whatever, you have no value, right? In that sense. So she's not too bothered. But okay, let's see what she says.
Wait, how did you learn to do that?
How did you learn to do that?
What?
That, the talking thing.
Oh, look, this is who you have to be. Okay, at all times. Yeah. Huh? Okay. It's a doubt, but it's a playful, right? It's like it's very
Same way you did, I
interesting.
guess. Mama, Dada, honey, you pick it up.
That's very funny.
Yeah, these are funny.
Oh yeah, these are funny. Wait, let's see where he walks away, right? So he's freaking out in the beginning. He doesn't know what he's doing, right?
How should I start it? You like jazz?
That would have gone
I know,
really
I mean-
well.
I
I
mean-
like Jen.
Told me. And if it wasn't for you,
Oh.
I mean, I had to thank you. It's the way I was raised.
Oh, that, the talking thing.
Oh, same way you did, I guess. Mama, Dada, honey, you pick it up.
That's very funny.
Yeah, these are funny. If we didn't laugh, we'd cry with what we have to deal with. Anyway,
Can I,
They both had at the same time.
get you something?
like what?
I don't know,
Mirroring.
I don't know. Coffee?
Well, I don't want to put you out unless you're
No trouble.
making anyway.
No, it takes 2 minutes.
Really?
It's just coffee.
I hate to impose.
Don't be ridiculous.
Actually, I would love a cup.
Hey, you want a little rum cake?
I really
Have
could.
a little rum
No,
cake.
no, I can't.
Oh, come on.
You know, I'm trying to lose a couple micrograms here.
Where?
Well,
Micrograms. What?
these stripes don't help.
You look
I
great.
don't know if you know anything about fashion. Are you all right?
No.
Okay, she's tripping, bro. Get that? She cannot understand your world. I'm talking to a bee, right? And so that's the code that I had received earlier and from my guides. And I was like, okay, I'm trying to understand this movie. This is kind of strange. But then I got the downloads, right? It was like the universe was giving me the codes to understand this thing further and further, more and more, right? In depth as it went forward, okay? Now, you got to merge your personality with the method, right? Don't just rely upon all these social maneuvers and techniques. You got to get to this moment where you stop looking at it as opening and approaching and you start looking at it as just, I'm connecting, okay? I'm connecting with people. I'm seeing whether there is a connection here, a vibration here, right? A similar wavelength where we can contribute and self-transcend together, okay? And I truly believe this is why we have the 4 symbology, because if you have the half of the side, right? You have 1 and 1. This is a feminine code, a feminine healing. But then you mirror it, it becomes organizing. It becomes the organization principle of 4. Think about it. Okay, this is the code. So the flapping of the butterfly's wings, by the way, this is another code that I got. This was a long time ago, bro. The ornithopter. You guys remember that? The ornithopter? That thing gave me a vision. Okay. Hold up. These get copyrighted, but it's fine because you guys can still see them, I guess. Hopefully. Okay, look at this thing, guys. Whoa, right? That's how it takes off, guys. Get this. Okay. So it goes. So what it's doing is it's going from a delta sleepiness into theta, and then faster into the, beyond beta, right? Gamma waves, like, and it's using the gamma waves to then lift off. How am I understanding this? Because my crown chakra deity is Sire Osmosis, and my crown chakra totem animal is a dragonfly. Okay? That's how I'm getting this download. And it's such a powerful one because, I mean, look at the way this thing starts up, right? The faster gamma. And that's how it's able to finally lift off. Wow, this is hitting my solar plexus, guys. Have I, like, ridden one of these before or something, or no? All right, let's see. Seeing a dragonfly, meaning your level of enlightenment is maturing. Boom. You are deeply connected to nature. Transformation to improvement is occurring. Money is making its way to you. By the way, guys, I have some secret projects, okay? There might be a lot of money coming in, okay? I'm just going to allow it to do what it needs to do. I'm not going to rush it. When it happens, it happens. Abundance. You're free to do your magic, okay? Abundancia, who's associated with the cornucopia. And, a reminder to lighten your mind, heart, and thought. Oh, you've been getting too negative. Okay, now it's time to get positive. Okay, a reminder from the divine light to live life to the fullest. And the time is right to make some changes, baby. It's Transformers time. Let's go. Okay, we're the fucking Lego Star Wars now. It's over, right? It's just game over for all of these. What was I gonna say? I don't want to say gnomes anymore because they've been actually helpful to me recently. But I know we got bad blood, okay? So yeah, let's start talking about this topic. Let me just open up the chat real quick. My bad, guys. I need to tune into the comments. Okay, a good animation for downloads is Puss in Boots: The Last Wish. Okay, fuck yeah, let's do it. Let's do that. Okay. The Last Wish. Okay, I think it's this one. I gotta speed it up a bit, bro. Otherwise, it's gonna copyright it. Okay. Okay, let's do it. Puss in Boots. Let's see what this brings up. Because we've been getting a lot of cat symbolism too recently, right, guys? Haven't we? As a collective, we've been getting a lot of Lyran cat downloads, Lionsgate energies, okay? And there's Hawksuts on my window. Everything's coming together, guys. It's wild, okay? There might be entities on our tail because right now it's like we've ascended. We're glowing in our light and in our power, and they're sensing it, right? The darker energies are sensing it of the planet. So we got to be really waking ourselves up through this. All right. Enough intro. Let's go.
Cat.
That doctor is a quack and a crazy man. You should stick to cutting hair.
Last call, Senor Boots.
Another glass of cream. Make it your heaviest.
Oh, I keep the heavy stuff in the back.
Retire. You are too good looking to retire.
Well, well. If it isn't Puss in Boots himself. In the flesh.
Hey.
There's a famous hat, the feather, and of course, the boots. My compliments to your cobbler.
Thanks. Good to meet you, too.
This is what you'd say is an AMOG, right? In social dynamics. As alpha male of the group or out mogging someone, like out alpha mailing someone, is to act real chummy around them, right? And this is that's a great example of this guy who's just
There's
coming
a
up.
famous hat.
There's the famous hat, you know?
Hey.
Because if you came out dressed like this, like a super shaman or something, right? You're gonna get guys roasting you, right? You got to be open to that. Straight up. There is a code here, bro. For real.
There's a famous hat, the feather, and of course, the boots. My compliments to your cobbler.
Thanks. Good to meet you.
He's trying to hide his laugh.
Hey, I never do this, but can I get your autograph? Been following you for a long time. Sign right there.
Bruh.
Pussy slaps in the face of death. Bounty hunter.
So I've heard.
You will find your reward does not come easily. This I tell you.
Everyone thinks they'll be the one to defeat me. But no one escaped me yet.
All right, let's get it over with. Spare me if you can. Okay, no more messing around. Slow, sloppy, sad.
You're not living up to the legend. Gato. I just love the smell of fear.
I love the smell of fear, he said? What? I fucking love that. Wait. Let's go back.
I just love the smell of fear.
Flashbacks.
What's the matter? Lives flashing before your eyes?
What's the matter? Did you take some DMT?
Pick it up. Pick it up. Corre, gatito.
All right. Was that the right one, bro? I feel like this was just a random scene from it, but did you have a particular scene in mind, bro? Okay. Stop share. Okay. So let's get back into talking about this. This is really powerful, okay, guys, because I've understood that this dragonfly energy, it was saying transcendence, rebirth, right? Mental agility, spiritual clarity, joy, adaptability, creativity, dance, and light magic. All of these are involved in the flow state already. So all you need to do is find the thing that makes you wired in, that makes you tap in. Like when I saw that ornithopter, it helped me get the dragonfly code, right? So for you, you got to find out what this means to you, okay? As you're getting all these codes and downloads, you might start to question them and question yourself. But the biggest question that you can do is in the positive, and you're not really leaning it into the positive like it's some kind of a gimmick. you're actually holding that energy, right? And you're understanding that there's certain pockets of moments that are going to come alive, okay? Now, I really want to state this because this is very, very key. If you want to learn more about this, this is basically the statement that you say before you astral travel using the gateway pathway, the gateway process, gateway experience, okay? By Robert Monroe. So shout out to Robert Monroe. All respect goes to him. I'm just going to be reading this out, okay? As I read it out, just feel into it, because this belief, you've got to embed it as a command in your consciousness now. If we're truly going to transcend, okay, it's already 2024, guys, 28th of August, okay? This is the timeline right now, and we're stepping into this new supernova of awakening, this grand cosmic event that we're only getting glimpses of right now, okay? So let's read this out. Just feel into it. Feel into all your chakra points, your nadis, your meridians, all of your spiritual centers. Let it activate as I say this, because you need to believe this fully. So even make your mind like a sponge right now. Play some theta waves, whatever it is that you got to do, okay? Just do it. Okay, good. I'm more than my physical body. Because I am more than physical matter, I can perceive that which is greater than the physical world. Therefore, I deeply desire to expand, to experience, to know, to understand, to control, and to use such greater energies and energy systems as may be beneficial and constructive to me and to those who follow me. I deeply desire the help and cooperation, the assistance, the understanding of those individuals whose wisdom, development, and experience are equal or greater than my own. I ask their guidance and protection from any influence or any source that might provide me with less than my stated desires. So be it, okay? That's the little prayer. But if you just know the first part, I'm more than my physical body, that's how you do this thing. This is how you tap into this invisible realm, okay? Where most of the interaction with this other person is happening there. It's not happening in the conscious world. It's happening in the subconscious realms. This is why you have certain words and you might accidentally point to yourself as you say something, or you might scratch your head at something, or you have this little twitch that you do all the time when you go out, like you check your phone or you twiddle your thumb like this, something like this that you do that you've picked up over time. Now it's time to put it, just basically set it on fire and see if it burns, bro. It's like use your techniques, use your technologies, all the tools that you have at your disposal. You've got to now put it to good use. And the ones that you aren't putting to good use, delegate it off to someone else, man. Like make this thing work for you, okay? This thing isn't just going to suddenly rapidly happen. You got to shape this thing using your imagination, using your mind, and just setting yourself with this gamma wave spike of eureka, I did it, okay? That moment of where you understand that there is a pocket, an epiphany, something for you to look at and really explore, okay? Now, further and further, I begin to sculpt my look, sculpt my face, and understand that a certain character development to this archetype that I'm creating right now is a big part of it is the individuality element, but also the connectedness. So there's 3 levels of man, right? As David Data says, there's like the first level is just, the animal, the base level, right? Then it's just me, my own needs being met, right? Then it's me and we, right? So me and we is about other people. You start connecting with others and creating a sense of belonging with others and tribe and so forth. And then the third level, which is the God level, you would say, is that higher self level is one where it's very highly intuitive and it's a conscious choice, right? It starts to become more of a conscious, and then there's an undercurrent, a subconscious thing that's also happening, but also connecting you to the superconscious, right? So not everybody can just be in God mode all the time as they're socializing, right? But what you can do as a man, you can get back into the center of your stillness again, okay? Bring the energy from your mind that's up here all the time, analyzing, intellectualizing things, and bring it into your heart space for it to do what it needs to do, to replenish you, okay? And as a woman, express yourself, work on your own radiance, understand that you are motion and emotion, okay? So you got to understand how to have a light, playful, ecstatic dance practice of some sort that you're doing continuously, and a kind of speaking practice where you're actually talking with your girlfriends or individuals, or with a specific person, but you're getting those downloads, right, in some way. So you have to really start to stack it, okay? Now, how do we transmute this kind of shadow side of defensiveness, secrecy, and sexual aggression and so forth? It's about understanding that ultimately it's about some spiritual need that you're trying to meet through the aggression of that carnal mind, okay? Your hidden fantasies, your kinks, all of these things they say a lot about your subconscious mind. If you would just simply observe it, you would start to understand it a lot better, okay? So it's funny. I'm going to show you guys the new memes, okay? Oh, these are great. Let me see if I can pull it up. Okay, cool. Check out this meme, guys, okay? This is the Savage Shaman meme. All right. Let's get it. Okay. Tarot cards. I shuffle timelines for fun. Full moon rituals. Please, I taught the moon her phases. Manifestation. I make the universe take notes. Sage your space. My vibe is the sage. Energy vampires. I turn them into fans. In brackets, for clout. Shadow work. I scare my own shadows. Okay? Share these memes, guys. Let's get it trending. Okay? Let's get it moving upwards. Put on your story, put it on your timeline. We'll repost it. Okay? And involve yourself with this community somehow. Okay? Because we are the cocky, badass shamans who know they've got it, baby. Okay? There's no glowing down for us at this point anymore, I don't think. Okay? Now, I've been going through a lot of stress, obviously, because of my exams coming up and just me prepping. Maybe my self-care has gone down a little bit, but trust me, within this next month, woo-hoo-hoo, there's a storm coming, and let's just say I'm the tsunami, okay? Yeah. So anyway, the downloads here are very simple. Don't get defensive, get proactive, okay? The defensiveness of, yeah, I'll do it later, don't really want to, that aggressiveness against that particular person who pisses you off. I get it, man. Like, it's gonna bother you, it's gonna sting a little bit at random moments. You just random get flashbacks of that person. Well, the thing to understand is you haven't gotten to the spiritual clarity of it, of what it actually means, right? So that's why it's such a powerful download when we can, get it to that level. Hey, so once we get that we are going through this deep ripple effect, right? Deep ripple effect, your doubts disappear absolutely. These are also downloads that I got from this realm. Here it is. Doubts disappear absolutely. Because what feels limitless is to believe in the limitless. Okay. Animate the desire with the faith that it can be done. Okay. You're animating the desire with faith. You're bringing it to life like Frankenstein's monster. It can be done. High faith, strong desire. Okay. The secret where results are readily secured for you. Okay. Strong desire plus high faith. That's the code of the dragonfly. The inner side of the mind, right? There's this peacefulness, this poised mental action that develops, right? So you want to now understand what I mean by doubts disappear absolutely. It means that there's no roadblocks in your expression and in your mind anymore. You're just feeling free to let go. You might feel stifled talking about certain things or be embarrassed of it, and you hide it and you try to cover it up. That's completely normal, but just call it out. Like, that's just the shadow of the dragonfly, right? The dragonfly just wants to be light, it just wants to shine, it just wants to go through the levels, right? It wants you to just move and transcend. Know that you are protected. It means enlightenment is on its way. It means that all this money is coming in, okay? And all these great things. So there's these abundance codes that we're getting right now. And I think it's powerful to accelerate them, to a greater level. So we have the bee downloads, the dragonfly downloads, the cat downloads with the Puss in Boots. Thank you, bro. What other downloads are coming through for you guys? Okay. Let me know. Let me know. Okay. Any questions? I'm taking any final questions as I'm about to wrap up. Okay. Any questions? Any final things? Any observations or things that you've noticed? Do you have a podcast episode for us today? Okay. All right, nothing coming through. So I'll end on this note, okay? I want to understand greater on how we can start being social shamans. So I want you guys to do a little bit of brainstorming for examples of this kind of social shamanism. I think a great example we saw was from St. John. He was a great example of that. But there's certain individuals who have that quality and have that vibe that we're looking for. So let's just make a collection of that and great examples of just being social. And let's just share in our sociability, okay? Let's allow this thing to unfold as it should, as it really should. And let's not force it either, okay? Let it happen organically, but also take action. Move through it. Move through it, move through it, okay? And those people in relationships, I would definitely say, like, work on creating better rapport by having more fun. Fun is the code to building more rapport, as we learned from the bees, okay? So buzz, buzz, okay? Let's find that honey, okay, or produce that honey, and which is our words, okay? Absolutely. And let's never be the same again, okay, guys? Let's get it. Upward Spiral Gang. May the flow be with you. We got this. Let's